Two stories in last night I saw before I went to bed, but here we go. I'm going to do a story before I get ready to go to work. Police department investigated by Department of Justice after tasering pastor. MA means Massachusetts. Police investigated by DOJ after tasering pastor. Check it out.
Here it is.
Viewer discussion is advised.
You done yelling? You done yelling?
Are you done yelling? Acting like a big show?
We're all set here. You can go inside.
No, you go on.
You're not going to tell me what to do. You can go inside. You're about to be arrested for disturbing the peace.
You here, tyrant. You keep. Let's get it. Look at him. Look at this guy. Look at him. Hey. What are you doing? Oh, you tyrant Nazi. How could you do this so?
What is going on? You hurt him.
He tased me. My God, my hat.
You guys need to get back up. Get out of our space and back up.
The cops even went after the children.
Wow. They went after the children? That's fucking fucked up. That's low. That's low.
What's wrong with you people? These guys are tyrants.
Let go of me. What's wrong with you?
He's a tyrant.
I'm resisting you.
You're on the ground. Get on the ground. What am I arrested for?
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, what did I get arrested for?
Get the supervisor here now.
I can't even believe what these guys just did in this church house.
Yeah, believe it, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Believe it. Let's put up a screenshot from one of the cops' body cams.
And just like that pastor said, those cops are tyrants. They're tyrants.
I'm going to talk about the trial in a minute. He was acquitted. The preacher was acquitted on charges of assault and battery on the police officer and was acquitted of resisting arrest. Let me take you back to what the DOJ is doing now.
Okay.
The Justice Department has launched a civil investigation. Into the Worcester Police Department. The federal investigation will look at claims that this police department, that they have engaged in a practice of using excessive force or discriminating based on race or gender. Now, the only time a police department gets this kind of review is when there are so many complaints that it is warranted. They're not getting investigated because of this one incident. Let me make that very clear.
Yeah.
They're being investigated because of multiple instances like this. There's more. Let's put up the Attorney General, who will lead the way.
Here's the Attorney General right here.
Rollins, U.S. Attorney based in the District of Massachusetts. Released a statement. Says, and I quote, "The purpose of this civil investigation is to determine, through objective and thorough examination, whether or not there is an overall pattern or practice of conduct that violates the Constitution or federal law. This is the beginning of the process. We will go where the facts take us. Our ultimate goal is to ensure that policing in Worcester is constitutional, safe, and effective, all while the civil rights of their residents remain intact." The Justice Department will be reaching out to the public about their experiences with this police department. They will also evaluate how officers train, collect evidence, and complete investigations. Now, typically, at the conclusion of these types of investigations, nobody is arrested. They do uncover criminal conduct. Nobody goes to jail for it. They usually get a fine and perhaps
maybe some community
something
service.
called a consent decree, where the federal government says you must do A, B, and C, or there will be a problem. And they say, okay, we will do A, B, and C, so there won't be a problem. The issue with that is this. Number one, that's not holding the individuals accountable, so you cannot upend the culture and transform it. Number two, Actions like Donald Trump, when he became president, he decided to withdraw those agreements. So those police departments who had a history of violating the rights of their citizens could continue to do so without any oversight. Let's put up Attorney Joseph Hennessy. Okay? Joseph Hennessy told one local outlet he and other local lawyers have been reporting misconduct within that department.
Well, I heard that one time
but
Trump backed up the police
investigation
department. I mean, he supported cops using excessive force.
Let's go to
I also heard that one time Trump wanted to outlaw cop watching, auditing, and First Amendment public photography.
This is one of the attorney's clients. This is the one who experienced the excessive force at the hands of the police.
This is the pastor right here.
They tased the man in his own church.
Own church.
Why were they called? Police were called to the church for a custody dispute.
Custody
involving
dispute.
the reverend's daughter.
Wow.
Who police say had failed to return her 11-year-old child.
Wow.
Following a custodial visit.
That's what lit all that.
But the reverend says they came with no paperwork to back up such a claim. The attorney shared several other recorded instances where his clients were targeted unfairly, saying one client has been stopped 100 times since 2015. The attorney has the receipts. He has the receipts because he's defending them. Okay? Video shows a black man as a passenger. This is what the video shows. As a passenger in a vehicle being told to get out of the car by the police. The man says, "I'm in the passenger seat." The officer responds, "Yeah, you look like someone who has a warrant."
Wow. Unreal.
There's more in another video. A Hispanic woman is recording officers searching her car after being pulled over. She was driving with her mom. Nothing was found in their search. But when an officer saw her taking a video, he ripped her cell phone out of her hand. She said, "Give me my phone." The officer replied, "You're now under investigation." In 2019, Christopher Ayala Melendez was thrown to the ground and attacked by a police K-9 outside of a Worcester beer garden. He was arrested for assault and battery of a police officer. When the video was released of the incident, he was cleared of all charges. Okay? All charges. He later sued the police department.
Yep.
In a statement, city officials, let's put them up, leadership here, or lack thereof.
Lack of leadership. Here we go.
Statement, city officials, police chief Stephen Sargent on the left, Mayor Joseph Petty Center, and acting city manager Eric Batista Wright said they were fully cooperating with the investigation. They also said, and I quote, "The city and Worcester Police Department collectively strive to deliver the highest quality of municipal services to residents and will continue to do so in a transparent and professional manner as the investigation takes its course." Lies from those public officials. All lies. All right. We will continue to shine a light on this situation as it develops. Remember, light is a great disinfectant to corruption. Sharing thoughts here.
You're going to need a lot of light, a lot of sunlight on this one. And I can tell you something. These people who want to talk about how difficult it is to be an officer on any given day, they may not come home to their families. This is true. I know what could make it a whole lot easier, Dr. Ritchie, if they stop targeting people and using excessive force. That could make it a whole lot easier, and they could try to protect and serve instead.
That's right. And this is why it's important for us to all be a coalition united against police brutality, out of control cops. You may think it will never happen to you. You may say, you know what, it only happens to those people. Or you got to stop giving them a reason to interact with you. Whatever your excuse may be for not getting involved in fighting the good fight, just understand this. The more you are silent, the more they are empowered. And one day, they may come knocking on your door.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when you invoke your Fifth Amendment to remain silent, it pisses the cops off. Or when you state the law and you state the facts, cops hate that fact. They hate when you know the law, because when they pull up on sins, they're hoping they're dumb as a box of rocks so they can flex their power, and they're hoping that the people who are dumb that comply with any of the orders like that. It's crazy. Like I said, yeah, they never know. You come and knock your door. They're going to racial profile you, or they'll profile if you look like a bum, or you look like you committed a crime. I remember a couple of years ago, I was getting off the bus coming from a friend's house. Yeah, I was a day after work. I just got off the bus, went down to the store, made a couple purchases. It was actually on a Friday night, as a matter of fact. Went to the store, made a purchase, got a couple of tall boys. I was saying Friday night, I'm going to have a couple tall boy beers. Walked down the street. I'm probably like 6 blocks away from my house. Yep, 6 blocks away. Lakewood Drive. Just walking home. Next thing I know, 2 cops rush on me. And wondering like where I'm coming from, where I'm going. I'm like, going home. I just got off the bus. I said, yeah. And they're like, oh, well, I said, what's in the bag? I said, a couple of tall boy bears. Where's it? I said, well, there's no receipt. I said, they don't give you receipt at the gas station, numbnuts. Oh yeah, and I started flexing my mouth. I call them numbnuts, like shit like that, and call one of them look like an oversized pig. I said, yeah. I said, damn, what's the matter, you fat fucking pig? You're doing it fun, get a little low there? Oh, that pissed him off. Oh yeah, just started searching my pockets. They were finding my Fourth Amendment right. They went digging my pockets, pulled my stuff out, my phone, my bus pass, and some cash money. Yeah, and I still say, hey, what's the problem? I said, what's the trouble? Why do you guys stop me for? I don't know. You look like a suspicious person. Yeah, and I was like, a suspicious person. Oh yeah, how am I suspicious? And the fat cops I said, you look like a fucking rapist, you piece of shit. I said, oh really, huh? I think you're a rapist, you fat fucking pig. I said, have you stopped raping your kids and your wife yet? Yeah, and the fat cop's like, you better shut your fucking mouth up, sir, before I land your ass in jail. Restorative conduct and destruction. And luckily his skinny little partner was in, he told him to back off. And he said, just go run his name. I asked, I was like, hey, what's with your partner? And he's saying, well, he's just like, I guess he's in a mood like that. I said, fuck, he just came at me, man. He just came at me, bro. I said, it's all right. I said, if you got no warrants, you're good to go. I was like, dude, I ain't got no warrants. Let's try getting home, bro. Let's try to get home. Write my name, boop, you're good to go. Have a nice day. I was like, yeah, you too. Oh my God. See, yeah, that's the thing. Cops are dickheads. Ego plus statistic power, man. It's another case of having fought the cops today. Fuck the police. Blue Lives Murder. With that said, I'm out of here. Mic drop. Peace out.